Hello, Women of the Channel Leadership Network. I'm Jackie Rives, your community leader, and welcome to another Woman of the Week. This week, I'm very excited to get to know Narine Galstian, Chief Marketing Officer with SADA, an Insight company. Hi, Narine. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me, Jackie. It's great to be here.
Yes, I'm so excited to get to know you. So let's start off with the icebreaker questions. Where do you live and where did you grow up if that's different?
Actually, I was born in Armenia, so I immigrated
Mm.
with my family when I was 8 years old, and I grew up in Los Angeles and still live in Los Angeles.
Well, I do envy the weather out there for sure. Okay, well let's go to a little known fact that you're willing to share with, just a few of my close friends here.
I play pickleball. I'm an avid pickleball player. I love it. I try to do it 2 to 3 times a week. And I did recently win gold in a tournament, so I'm super excited.
That is so cool. I have not tried it yet, but we did have a pickleball tournament at Women of the Channel West, and it was very popular. Like people
Oh
really
my
signed up for that, and I'm gonna have to give it a try.
I think it's the fastest growing sport, for all ages. But I think originally it was really more seen as like a retirement sport, a retirement communities. But now I see so many young people on the courts. It's awesome. And I'm still, a novice by comparison, nowhere near the pro levels, but I just love it. So.
That's so cool. Thank you for sharing that fun fact. I love it. All right. Well, let's change gears a little bit. How about you share what business accomplishment you're most proud of?
I would say I'm most proud of the current company that I'm at, SADA, which was acquired a year ago by Insight Enterprises. I joined the company 12 years ago. I was kind of the first marketing leader. So I've watched a company really grow and flourish as a family owned business. Um, I developed the amazing marketing talented team over the years and really set the brand of the company, set into motion the demand generation campaigns and all of the, practices in marketing. And so I'm really, really proud of the growth we've had over the years and really taking this small family business to a big acquisition by a public company.
Oh, yeah. I could see how that would be very, very exciting to see all of your
Mhm.
work, like you said, in a family owned business and then become part of this bigger organization. Wow, that's pretty awesome. What is the most important risk you took and why?
I would say the most important risk was getting into tech marketing.
Hmm.
And I made the leap back in 2003. So, over 20 years ago, but I didn't come from the tech background. I was in fashion marketing and then I went to the agency side. And an opportunity came to me by a software company to lead their marketing efforts. And I had a little bit of the imposter syndrome kick in of like, God, I don't know anything about technology, and especially back then, right?
Mm.
Software, video, photo editing was just starting out back then, and so I kind of hesitated, making the leap and doubted myself. But the executive there really pursued me and encouraged me to take on the role. And I made the leap, and it was the best thing that I did. And it's really been an amazing journey through tech and all the growth. So no regrets there. I've done nothing but be on, I feel like, on the cutting edge of innovation all these years, and really it's kept me stimulated and excited to learn more as a marketer. You never really feel like you've been there and done that because there's always something new, right, coming up around.
Yeah.
And so it's been an exciting journey, and that was a huge leap of faith, but one I'm very thankful for.
That's awesome. I love that you even pointed out, like, even in your hesitancy and questioning, like, could you make this like complete shift to a completely different vertical, that they believed in you and pursued you for that. So even like having that kind of support system of someone else that believes in you really, really helps. I think for myself anyway, um, to kind of go ahead and make that leap, because you feel like, okay, I'm not doing this alone. Like, this person believes in me, and I know, your capabilities, and it definitely paid off.
Yeah, you have to really believe in your own capabilities and knowledge and expertise. And I think that's the one great thing about marketing is really if you understand the principles of it well and understand the foundational aspects of marketing, it can really be applied to any vertical, any industry segment, product. I think it's just really sometimes we feel like we have to know everything and all aspects of the industry ins and outs, and that's not always the case. I think as the marketer, that your true essence comes in when you take on something new and you're able to do the research, learn about the audience, learn about the channels, the content, and bring forth all your skill sets and those tactics. I mean, that's really the exciting part of marketing.
Yes, and I love that you just explained all that a little bit further. So if there's anyone listening, maybe younger and like looking for a career, and just knowing that, the tech industry is not full of just technical jobs, that there are other ways that you can apply your passions in the tech industry, as you clearly have been doing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, what are some patterns that you've noticed over the years about women at work, and maybe some things that we could be doing better to advance our careers?
I'm certainly excited to see there are more women in leadership roles in tech. I'm lucky enough to work with many of these women, and on C-level on my executive team. It really has been, I think, quite a change from 20, 15 years ago, when I was the only woman in the room most times. So that's certainly exciting to see, and I'm thrilled that more and more women are really taking ownership over their careers and not waiting for these opportunities to come to them, but pursuing the opportunities actively and stepping up. I think we went through a stage of, like I said, that imposter syndrome where we doubted our capabilities, especially in tech, just being primarily male dominant, whether it was leadership roles or in technical roles. But there's so many other aspects of the tech business, right? And the channel, the sales, the back, support, sales operations, marketing, to get into an innovative space like this is really exciting, and I think it's worth pursuing even if you don't have any technical background at all.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, we have less than a minute, and I really want to ask you this last question. So, what are your best practices to manage your time?
I'm an avid Google Workspace user, so I
Mm.
use all aspects of Google Workspace and love the Gemini AI tools integrated into it. And so all of the meetings that it actually like takes all the meeting notes and gives you the action items from the meetings right off of Google
That's
Meet.
fantastic.
Puts it on my calendar and helps me task it out and assign it to team members. Working collaboratively in a document and really editing on the fly and getting things out, especially in marketing when you got to work so quickly to get content approvals and PR or whatever may be the case. It's really, I think, a lifesaver for me in managing my schedules and my action items, and works for the rest of the team too.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Narine. I am so thrilled that we could be
You.
celebrating you as our Woman of the Week Thank you for sharing your insights and your tips with our community.
Thank you, Jackie. Pleasure to be here.
Yes. All right, community members, give Narine your high five, share your insights and feedback. And this is just how we grow. We just want to keep continuing these conversations. So until next time, have a fantastic week.